Nick Saki at Pure Storage. What's the future look like from where your vantage point is?
Well, in extending the comments of my estimable colleague, Nicholas Spiess, we're going to see a tremendous increase in the scale of computing and scale of data growth, even greater capacity than we have in the recent past. And it's going to drive change in the tools that are used for research, diagnostics, care, and management. It's also going to drive the adoption of infrastructure for on-premises and cloud infrastructure, as well as the interoperability of that data. As Lisa Lewis-Person said, we've got to have a way for disparate agencies to be able to address disparate data sources and leverage them for insight. So that's going to fundamentally transform the underlying infrastructure and the software tools that we use to create that seamless movement of data and management of data across multiple enterprises. So we look to see a tremendous increase in the adoption of Kubernetes as an example, DevOps and DevSecOps, and those modalities of computing that facilitate that cross-cloud and cross-infrastructure movement and availability of data. And lastly, we're going to see a tremendous, the mainstream adoption of artificial intelligence and machine learning. And just as a point of reference, it was thought impossible a year ago that we would have vaccines or even a vaccine for the coronavirus. But when you take a look at the 20 to 30 years of research in virology, the tremendous amount of data that's available, and you add to that the capabilities of artificial intelligence today to help us start analyzing and understanding those things, we may have just broken through in terms of the methodology and means by which to start addressing current and future pandemics and even predict the evolution of this current virus. So all of those things are really driven by data availability, bandwidth, processing, and we see that we're going to see, to Nicholas's point, a fundamental change in the way we think about data management, data availability, and data processing, as the idea between cloud and on-premises become blurred by virtue of 5G, artificial intelligence, and tremendously more powerful data processing components and compute networking and storage.